Worldwide, poverty is higher in rural areas. Many interventions have been designed to reduce poverty, but few have measured their impact on reducing inequalities within rural areas. The Independent Office of Evaluation of IFAD organised an international conference to examine approaches with impact on 4 areas of rural inequality: resources, resilience, relationships, and rights. Around 60 international speakers participated in this conference that brought together over 200 people to Rome on the 2nd and 3rd of May 2018.
Inequalities are rising, but they are not a natural phenomenon. They are made by policies. Therefore, we needed to unpack and better understand what drives inequality and in which countries. We have identified that there is no one answer for this question. It depends on the country context, but there are policy options that can have a more redistributive effect. This is a call for action.
Over the last 30 years, the percentage of the poorest people has remained the same. The challenge, therefore, is how to guarantee that the poorest are not left behind. Reducing inequalities implies political commitment, multi-dimensional approaches, and long-term policies to avoid possible future conflicts. It also requires economic resources and political will. There are some issues to keep in mind before acting. These include different contexts, social aspects, demographic challenges, ethnic issues, and intra-household disparities. To reach the most vulnerable, new forms of partnerships and cooperation among governments and donors, the private sector, and farmers are needed. The concentration of land ownership is a critical element of the multiple crises linked to increasing inequalities. We need to understand the historical context of how resources are distributed to address systemic inequalities. There is a need for concrete legislation which protects the human rights of women, youth, the elderly, and indigenous peoples. Effective redistributive policies that combine pro-poor growth with pro-poor social policies are crucial. New evaluation approaches are needed to capture evidence to formulate policies that redress inequalities. Measuring inequalities requires comprehensive approaches going beyond economic indicators. Traditional evaluation criteria need to be complemented with attention to equality, innovation, and unintended consequences.